Well, hello and welcome back to our little trip here into Evospace old version, our nostalgia trip, should I say. Last episode we started the map, built some stuff, and today I'm going to build my power generation part 1. As you can see here, I have placed more bricks here and start to make the design for the future. This ground level here will be for power generation and other stuff, and the processing will be on top, because it's more easy to run pipes and cables below it than on top. We don't have ways to fly it or anything like that. Everything here is on chests, but it should not. I have to fix this quite soon, actually. First things first, I need to start to think about how I'm going to make the bamboo into power. The most obvious reason is by smelting it. But since you now have some copper, we could evolve some of it, like the copper dryer, to the version. Let's put on here. For now it's going to be like this, but it's not going to be final. And the output here. I want to give space. This should be more than enough. And output here. I should probably make more of it, but for now let's just continue as it is. We have to do something with this first, later. But first, let's build the coke ovens. We should build it as much as possible. Only require one piece of copper plate, one part, and 10 bricks. That's why I made so much bricks. Now, what a coke oven do? Well, simple. They make coke. It's inserted one coal dust, and I'm going to put one coke dust and some of creosote. But each one is going to take a very long time. This is why I made multiples. So there is a way for me to actually have a surplus of it. We have one input, one output of items, and one for fluids. Items I can do something about it, but not fluids. I always forget that this version here, the orientation is based into what you're looking. So in this way here, I want the output into this side. Now I need to make some calculations here. This is important. Let's put one here, another one around here, into here, and another one here. Alright, for now let's keep with 4. Now we have here the copper dryer. But to use this, we cannot use the fractions. We need to build something else first. We have to go here and build this copper stacker. What it does, it combines the broken fraction sides into whole dusts. Like this one here, it's not going to output. Like full, like this here, it's going to output. So this is going to be important. Now I need to actually insert those into the thing here. We have many options. The first and most obvious is the conveyors. You make one, you get 2 away. I did not remember that. But let's make it 10, just to show you. Conveyors are actually pretty. They are big, they are bulky, and everything else. They receive items for 3 sides and output into 1 side. And we have the split version to split it, like a Factorium. However, we're not going to use those simple conveyors, because one of the biggest reasons I want to play this version is because we have access to conveyor junctions, where you take one conveyor and another piece of it to make it something divine. Not that much. I actually remember how I did it, and it's not that impressive anymore, but it's still pretty good. What it is, it's a machine with 6 inputs or outputs. You can actually select it. In this case here, I have this the pink side, that is probably this one here, is working as an input here from the copper. Now I can toggle the haze here to see and plan where to settle it down. In this case I want to go into this direction here, so it should be around here. Yes, it's a bit wasteful, but it's necessary. Now let's toggle this out here and see that here it's the red. So the red is going to be output. So any 18 item I place inside this here are going to be inserted here and then sent here. Where it's going to wait because there is nowhere else to go. Understood? I just need to place it like each one to be able to do it. But let's do it a little bit smarter. First, let's put one right here. And another one below it. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Going to need more of those. Another one here. Another one here. One here as well, and of course you're going to need another one here. I might change things actually, but for now let's just keep it as this is. Now I want the green here as output, so let's go all the way there. But I want to leave some here. Well, unfortunately, they can only connect it into straight lines. So let's go arrive here and output it into the white that is on the bottom, and the top is blue. It's receiving, and the yellow that direction is already as output. However, I can also select the green and note as output. However, just that will not work too much. One of the things that is interesting about the junction, not just this easy connect and carry it, that you can set up a route here. So I can say that the input is blue and the outputs are yellow, purple and green hue. Now anything that enter the blue will exit into this outputs in that direction. So it's going to actually split it. I'm going to do the same thing here. Input from the purple, output from the white. Go here and here. I know this might not sound too much, but it actually is, because this thing here will allow us to create cross conveyors later on. because if I say that anything that enters here in the red and exit the yellow is going to ignore the rests. Now with this, if I place my 3 pieces of copper, of gold dust, they are going to arrive here and be sent down there. In theory, each one is going to receive 1. This got 1, this will get 1, and this will get 1. So now it is even split. Nice, isn't? This way I can use 4 of them at once. But, as I said before, I have 4 here, so I need an extra 1. Let's stock this here and put another one. I should place it here, but let's do different. Let's put it right here and remove the green one here. I need to redo. Like this. Now this as well. This time the purple is input, white and green are outputs. It's going to receive. Let's do the one that we had before. It's blue. Receiving blue, output into yellow and green. Now placing the entire stack should be kind of even split. Here go one here and one there, then one here and one there. So it's kind of going to be evenly distributed. Ideally, I should have 3 here and not 3 there, but I still need to make more of it later on. Here. Another one here, and they are going. It's working. Now, those that can produce the creosote that I mentioned before, I can actually use it for my benefit here. Just need to create a passage for it. You cannot crouch in this game. This is a normal furnace, but we do actually have the fluid furnace that can use those creosote to actually smelt the bamboo. But since it's going to generate a lot of it, I'm going to require some container to hold it. Let's put it right here. I need to actually bring a pipe to it. Now I have a choice. I can make it go directly, even though it's going to be looking kind of ugly, or go down and make it more beautiful. Since I don't have that much material yet, I'll go the ugly route for now. Once I start getting my more copper, I'm going to do it more beautifully. Now should be arriving here the creosote. But because of the problem of I mentioned before, only when I have more than one, I'm going to start working. Now to feed this copper dryer, I have two options. Use a wood chassis with an army, or use a stacker to fill it. I will go with the stacker because it is faster than an army. Let's make one stacker and put to feed the copper dryer. Now I'll just place the bamboo inside it, and it's going to feed this here. And once we have enough creosote, it's going to start to create more coal dust. It's going to be stacked here into the stacker, and then sent to the ovens as expected. I'm going to connect the rest of the pipes here. I don't have many, but to get 2 pipes for every plate, so it's kind of okay, I suppose. Now should work almost no stop. I said almost. And there goes one dust. And why make coke dust? Well, first reason is because it is required to make steel. To make in the next year. The other is to get more heat from it. The coal itself only gives me 10 units of heat into the furnace. The coke, however, gives me 20. And just use the times to produce it, and even give me creosote to keep it itself going by its own. So it's basically free double energy. There is no reason to not actually do it. Next step to actually remove the cokes to feed the stuff, but I am out of copper to do so. I have to set up some processing before I continue. Oh well, I'm gonna do that, I believe, off camera, because this has been already going for 20 minutes. This is not the final forming. There is still later one extra step here that I might play here or not. But this basic part of it is completed. A little makeshift setup here to produce the plates and ingots that I need, and I have enough to actually finish this. Now that's left is to build at least 4 or 5 conveyor junctions. One in each output, connecting all together, and then sending where my main boiler area is going to be. But I'm going to leave that for another time here. This one here should only focus into the production of fuel, like this. So this is it. This is On God. Thank you so much for watching.